Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Friends, greetings and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis, acne, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human body, the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing and renewing and regenerating system a miracle, it is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your medications or help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we are here for you. On The Bright Side, we welcome your calls at 844-236-6010, 844-236-6010. If you have questions about formulations, ingredients, skincare, questions about the longevity products or the longevity business, we can help you. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program or recommended on the program, please call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470. They're friendly and knowledgeable. They can tell you all about the business or about the products, and you can order products directly from the folks at the Brightside Ben phone team. 866-735-2470 is their number. You can also head over to my websites, brightsideben.com or pharmacistben.com. That's my blog, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Or you can now go to criticalhealthnews.com. That's my blog with George Norrie. You can order products directly from the website, or you can join the Brightside Ben team. Love to have you on my team for a one-time $10 fee. You can start yourself a little longevity business, make some money selling longevity products, get your products at the wholesale price, and join the mission, join the team, join the culture of health and wellness. Help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. Enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business, all for a one-time $10 fee. And you can do that. You can sign up directly from the website criticalhealthnews.com or pharmacistben.com or brightsideben.com, or of course you can call the phone team at 866-735-2470. Okay, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. We'll get to your phone calls here in just a little bit. If you're on hold, hang tight. 844-236-6010 is our number. We're talking about the most common of all skin diseases. We'll be talking skin health issues here for a little bit, probably for a few weeks anyway. My new skin health products, Truth Treatment products. I'm calling them treatments because they are treatments. They'll be out here hopefully next week or so. You can head over to truthtreatments.com if you want to get a little preview of what we're going to be doing. And we'll be talking about skin health issues for a couple of weeks anyway. I've been in the skin business now since 1983. 32 years I've been developing skincare products. Started working for the Blistex Corporation for Dr. Tony Jones, the guy who invented Blistex, when I was a youngster in my early 20s. Been formulating products and researching skin products and developing skincare products, helping people with their skin for a long time. And I know a lot about the skin. And I know a lot about acne as well. I had acne when I was a kid. I took care of it myself using nutrition, and I've taken care of a lot of folks, a lot of folks who have blemishes and pimples and breakouts, really horrific disease. Like from a psychological perspective, it affects mostly teenagers who are sensitive anyway in that way, and psychologically learning how to get along, learning how to communicate with the opposite sex, and just how to be adults. So it's kind of tragic that it affects kids so much, but it affects everybody. Nearly 80% of Americans are going to break out with acne, pimples at one time or another. Acne, the word acne is derived from the Greek term acmus or acme. It's kind of a corruption of the word acme, which is the Greek term for point or peak. It was considered at one time a teenager-only disease, but it's not really a teenager-only disease. Kids get it as young as 7 years old, 8 years old. Adults get it into their 40s or 50s, sometimes even to their 60s. The most important thing to keep in mind if you're confronted with breakouts and blemishes and pimples is the fact that acne, like all chronic health challenges, like all long-term health challenges that don't get better, that just kind of sit there or get worse, acne is an inflammatory condition. It's a defensive response. It's a defensive response to cells that are growing out of control. It's a defensive response to cells that are misshapen, somehow distorted because they're lacking key nutrients. Adulterated skin oils are involved. Sebum, that's the technical term for skin oils. And when skin oils become adulterated because of nutritional deficiencies again, or when they get secreted in excess as a defensive response, all this compounds the problem, and the end result is clogs and pores. And these clogs can trap ordinarily harmless and friendly skin bacteria, and that's pretty much acne in a nutshell. And as with all health issues and all biochemical issues, you're going to have some hormones that are involved, especially male hormones and their derivatives when it comes to acne. If you go to a dermatologist, they'll probably tell you, we don't know what causes acne. Sometimes they'll tell you it has nothing to do with your diet. More nonsense from dermatologists. It has nothing to do with the foods you eat. Flat out wrong if your dermatologist tells you that. It has everything to do with the food you eat, among other things. He'll also blame your genetics. He'll say, oh, you have it in your family. More nonsense. So if you understand everything we've been talking about as far as pimples and blemishes and acne is concerned, you're not going to need a dermatologist, you're not going to need a prescription, or for that matter, a non-prescription medication. The main steps for dealing with acne in a general sense are to calm down the inflammation, to calm down the immune system. When there's inflammation, you have a defensive response. Calm it down. First of all, food modification. That's probably the first, well, I don't want to say the most important step, but it's among the most important steps. And it's really the first thing that we want to do is modify foods. Change the foods that we eat. Notice when you're breaking out more. Usually dairy's involved for a lot of reasons. We can get into that probably in the next few days. We'll get into IGF-1, which is a hormone that's found in dairy and it's associated with acne. Dairy is probably the biggest bad guy food when it comes to dealing with acne. Gluten can be a problem, grains can be a problem, and there's specific allergens that can be a problem for specific people. Eggs for some folks, peanuts for other folks, soy for some people. Basically, you want to see when you're breaking out and link those up to foods. That's always the first step for any health challenge. See when your conditions get worse. Link those flare-ups, whether it's a skin flare-up or a pain flare-up or a joint flare-up. Whatever kind of flare-ups, whatever kind of disease state you have, look for flare-ups and link those flare-ups to foods. That's always the first step in chronic long-term health issues, and likewise, it's the first step in dealing with acne. When you're breaking out, link your breakouts to specific foods, and then eliminate those foods. And then you're going to want to use nutritional supplements. The most important is the one we've been talking about now for a while, and that's vitamin A. Internally, it's probably a good idea to use 20,000 international units a day of vitamin A. Conceivably, you can take more. In the book, The Vita Nutrient Solution, the late Dr. Robert Atkins writes that he would use 200,000 to 500,000 IU a day for a period of 3 or 4 months. That's a heck of a lot of vitamin A. That goes to show you how non-toxic the stuff is. Now, that's a really, really high dose, and in fairness, Dr. Atkins recommends that when his patients are taking that high dose that they get monitored by a physician, but he also writes in the book, and he's right, that the potential toxicity from these really, really high doses of vitamin A the potential toxic effects are going to be a lot less than when you use the go-to poison pharmaceutical a dermatologist use for dealing with intractable acne, and that's Accutane. Accutane is a horrific drug. In a world of horrific pharmaceuticals, it doesn't get much worse than Accutane. Accutane is a potent form of fake vitamin A. Yes, it's fake vitamin A. And the fact that it's a fake vitamin A really has a lot to do with, number one, its effects, and it also has a lot to do with its very, very notable toxicity. We'll talk about that when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. Got a couple lines open for you. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll get your phone calls here in our next segment, so hang tight. We're going to take a quick break and come back right after this. Don't go away.
Friends, this is Alex Jones from MidasResources.com. For more than 15 years, I have exclusively used Midas Resources for all my precious metal needs. Whether it's bullion or collectibles you're looking for, Midas Resources is simply the best. I own my gold as a hedge against inflation. This Federal Reserve fiat currency could go the way of the Deutschmark and the Weimar Republic anytime. In these historically dangerous times, it makes sense to physically hold gold and silver. Midas already has some of the best deals in the industry. But if you give them a call and mention the radio special, they will give you a list of the day's super specials. Midas brokers are standing by to answer all your questions at 800-686-2237. They also have a lot of informative free literature explaining the opportunities and risk of holding precious metals. They are ready to answer your questions at 800-686-2237. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
Registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs ensures he gets the best use of his mineral supplements by using Youngevity's Ultimate Enzymes.
If you start a nutritional supplement program and you find that you get loose stools more than you get any benefits from the supplements, there's a good chance that you're not absorbing the minerals. Now, here's the thing about minerals and mineral absorption. You need to have a functioning fat system. You need to have functioning bile. You need to have a well-functioning liver and a well-functioning gallbladder in order to get the benefits from nutritional supplements with minerals. It's very common that as we get older, we don't absorb fats, we don't utilize fats, and then you won't be utilizing or absorbing minerals either. I would be getting on the Ultimate Enzymes from Youngevity. I'd be making sure I was taking them with all my meals.
To get optimal use of your nutritional supplements, order Ultimate Enzymes from Youngevity by calling 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470 or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins. But did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know bidbit.co. Why? Because bidbit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at bidbit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at bidbit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co, bidbit.co.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side, and we do have a line open for you at 844-236-6010. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're on the air Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, clearing up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation and skincare as well. We're going to be talking about skincare, skin health issues here for a couple of weeks at least, specifically about acne. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get your phone calls here momentarily. Tomorrow we'll be talking to Regina Brett.